Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. HVK all day. Let's get it, man. All right, so the topic of today's video is going to be how men are walking away from relationships and overall dealing with women. All right, this is something that has been going on, that has been happening more and more as the years go on, where men are just sick of dating, sick of all the BS, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like in this video, I just want to talk about like my personal experiences and what I've noticed, right? Like in this Western society, bro, it's like it's so toxic, And when it comes to like relationships and dating or getting married, bro, like a lot of guys are starting to avoid all of that, man. They're starting to actually just focus on themselves instead of putting all their time, attention, and energy onto these modern women. You know what I'm saying? Like the juice is not worth the squeeze, as they say, because the way that things are in society with all this TikTok, social media, promiscuous music, all these like simps, bro. Like everything is just like a mess out here. You know what I'm saying? It's a mess. So now like all these women have like these different ideologies, bro. Like they feel very entitled, right? To cuz all that feminist BS, bro. They feel like very entitled and they feel like I don't know, bro. Like you've seen the videos, on social media, all those TikTok girls, those thought bots, as they say, basically, recording themselves in the gym, right? Just to catch someone looking at them so they could just shame them online, right? And, guys are starting to avoid gyms now. They're starting to make their own gyms at home because they're tired of all this toxicity, man. This toxic way that, like, women are nowadays. It's like you can't even uh say hello to a woman nowadays or else she'll be like offended, and like a lot of guys are afraid of women, but not in the way that you think. They're afraid of what could come after that, bro. It's like guys guys don't feel confident enough to walk up to women because like women will take it the wrong way, or they'll be like, I don't know, bro. It's like almost like you, if you say hi to a woman nowadays, you will like go to jail or something. That's how it feels like, bro. So guys are just like, it's just like they don't want to deal with that anymore, right? Women have made like TikTok videos or online videos of saying like, oh, they don't need a man, or they're a boss chick, they're independent. They're all these things, right? Um, and like guys, they can't even say hello to them because they think that they're like a creep, or they think that I don't know, bro. It's just like weird. It's very weird, the dynamic between men and women nowadays, right? It's like you can't even talk to them um, because it's like the way, like I said, like social conditioning from like social media, but at the same time, like other things, like these women get like influenced by the social media, by the music, and then the simps over here giving them all the validation, right? So it's just like, it's just like a lot of toxic energy out here. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to, dating and marrying women, bro, that's just like a death trap. In 2023, bro, or going on to 2024 and beyond, it just seems like in this Western society, bro, like women are so entitled nowadays that like guys are just kind of like not really wanting to put up with all that BS, you know? Because, I've been in relationships myself and I could speak from experience, bro, where it's like you do everything right, you try to do everything right, but you still get like screwed over in the end. And, guys are fed up with that BS. And like I said, it's like women nowadays, they feel like so entitled to control everything, right? That a lot of guys are just like not putting up with it anymore. You know, your attention, your time is currency, bro. It's like their currency. So instead of, you know, the red pill community, they be talking about like having a rotation and all this BS, bro. But at the same time, man, it's like you're still focusing on them, right? Instead of focusing on yourself, you know? But what I want to tell you guys is that, like, when you focus on yourself, that's when things get better for you, right? It's not being out here on dating apps. It's not out here just wasting your time for no reason on these modern women. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like not worth it, bro. It's like it just seems like it's not worth it anymore to put your time and attention onto someone that doesn't even appreciate you, you know? Um, one of my last relationships was like 2 years ago, bro. And I remember when I got into this relationship, this chick that I was with, she was like, oh, I want someone genuine. I want like, she was just like saying like, oh, she wanted someone genuine. She wanted like a relationship and all this stuff. And bro, like, I did nothing wrong at all, but I still got screwed over at the end. She was a cheater, bro, you know? And I was just like, bro, like, it just didn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Because they're over here saying that they want someone genuine. They want, like, all this stuff, bro. But it's like, you can't even believe them anymore. Like, it's so hard to put your trust onto, like, another person nowadays. Obviously, like, not all men, not all women are like that. But it just seems like that's how it is nowadays. Like, women don't take things seriously. Like, they how do you say, like, their standards are too high, their expectations are too high. They want this man that makes $100,000 a year. They want him to be ripped. They want him to be 6 foot. They want all these expectations, but they don't expect anything. Like, they don't need anything from themselves. They just want to look pretty, and that's it. It doesn't matter how her personality is. They just, like I said, man, it's social media, bro. And all this toxic stuff out here, bro, has basically made women entitled to think that they deserve like athletes out here or something, even though they ain't nothing. They don't have anything to bring to the table. Their personality and their soul is trash, bro. All they care about is just draining you, right? They look at you like a walking wallet. But yeah, man, like, I had this relationship. It was like 2 years ago. And like I said, I did everything right, man. I was just, yeah, bro. And then I still got screwed over at the end. And it was just like, bro, like, this ain't worth it, man. All this dating, all this stuff, it's not worth it, man. And I remember another time, like I said, like, you feel like you can't approach women nowadays. It's not like you're scared of them. It's just like you feel like you're not allowed to do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? This isn't like the 80s or a different generation, how before social media, before all this toxic stuff, man, when women actually, were more modest, right? Not out here like 304s, like thought bots, TikTok thoughts, you know? There's a lot of witches out here, bro, straight up, man. A lot of these women be using witchcraft. And what I mean by that is like they're manipulative, the way that you could manipulate a guy is by basically buttering him up, love bombing him, and then just using him as like an asset, like just to use him for money or attention or all this stuff, man. It's crazy. I was watching videos yesterday of like women doing that, where they're just like basically giving other women advice in how to, manipulate and control guys using like their words and stuff like that, man. It's twisted. It's messed up. And then society, they don't give a shit about guys. They don't give a shit about men or anything. It's just like it's always goes towards the women's side. A woman could do all these terrible things to you, bro, and then at the end of the day, like they won't even care about what the guy went through. It's pretty messed up. So guys are just like done with it. They're done with relationships. They're done with dating. They're done with, marrying women. Like, bro, it's a scam. Why would you put all your trust onto, another person nowadays? Like, how I don't trust anyone, bro. I'm just keeping it real. You gotta move smarter out here. You can't put your trust, so much trust in someone. Marriage in today's society is like a scam, bro. It really is, because I'm not talking about like the when it comes to like a biblical point of view. I'm talking about like getting the government involved. Signing a contract and then basically putting it's like gambling, bro. It's like when you get married, it's like you're gambling your life away, because it could either go right or it could go wrong. And like I said, in this Western society, it's like everything's like corrupted. So there's more chances of them divorcing you for whatever reason, and then just taking half of your stuff. And then, yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. you know we as men, we have to be more smarter out here. We have to be logical. You know what I'm saying? It's not like being how do you say it, like being like a pimp out here, bro, and just like sleeping around. Now that's why I talk about SR. That's why I talk about retention, because you have your power as a man, right? And you should focus on becoming like a better version of yourself, right? It isn't just like, man, F these women, and just like being, how do you say, yeah, man, just going around just like these dating apps and basically just being a degenerate. It's about, not giving these women attention, you know, not putting your time and attention in things that are going to sabotage you. But at the same time, um, you know what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, it's not about not dating and then having a rotation, bro. But it's just like there's a lot of like confusion nowadays, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I really wanted to talk about, you know. And it's pretty wild, bro. It's pretty wild. I had another experience one time where there was like these chicks, right? And they were like walking on the street, and they were all dressed up, right? They're dressed up like they came back from like somewhere, and they looked nice, right? So I was feeling good that day. Okay, I was feeling good, and so me feeling good, I just gave them a compliment. I was like, "Oh, you guys look nice. Like, where are you guys coming from?" Like that. Like, it was just like very genuine. And then one of them was just like, uh, she was like, none of your business, or something like that. And I was just like, bro, what the heck? Like, you can't even give a compliment nowadays, bro. And they take it the wrong way. They twist the words around, and they think that, oh, like he's a weirdo, or he's hitting on me, or all this BS, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like guys are just so like done with just dealing with women, because they feel like they can't even talk to them anymore. And it's not like they're scared of them. It's like you have the confidence to talk to them, but guys just feel like they need to avoid them nowadays, because it's like everything you do, like you can't even look at them in their direction, or else you'll be arrested. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's like guys aren't going to the gym anymore. They're making their own gyms at their house, because that's the way to avoid a lot of BS. Man, the gym is a circus, bro. Straight up. It's just a bunch of just like a bunch of attention seekers out there, right? Bunch of thought bots just recording themselves. Bunch of dudes on their phones just sitting down. Like, man, working out at home is the way to go, man. Invest in yourself. Invest in some workout equipment and work out at home. And just focus on yourself, man, Like, I come to the point where, if God wants to bring someone into my life, then they will straight up like land in my arms. I'll be walking down the street one day, and I'll look up, and then a woman would just fall like on my arms. I'll just be like, oh, damn, you know? But about like cold approaching women or all that stuff, man, or dating apps, or just all that nonsense, is like, you could miss me with that. You could miss me with that, bro, because it's just a waste of time. It's just a waste of time, bro. And it's like, instead of putting all your energy and attention onto, you know, trying to sleep around or trying to date women, man, you need to focus that energy back on yourself. Get on retention. Start a business, start doing something for yourself, man. Have some hobbies for yourself. You know, accomplish things in your life, man. Don't revolve your whole life around dating and women and all this stuff, man, because like I said, in this generation, it's just like it seems like it's not worth it. And the best thing that you could do as a man is just to focus on yourself. And yeah, man, it's like the future. How I see the future, bro, is there's gonna be a lot of women in regret, right? Because they're gonna be a lot of women in regret because they're gonna reach a certain age, and all that feminist stuff, bro, is gonna catch up to them. It really is, because you already see the videos online of like women just like desperate. There's like, oh, where all the good guys at? You know what I'm saying? But like guys are like I said, well, guys are starting to wake up now, so it's like they're not so easily manipulated out here anymore. They're not gonna be dating like single moms. They're not gonna be, bro. You could see like the red flags like more than ever nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like the red flags are just so obvious. Social media has made these red flags so come to the surface like even more. You know, so yeah, man, that's all I really wanted to talk about. Another thing is like, like I said, you need to focus on yourself. So like, while don't worry about like what all these women are doing or what all these simps are doing. Just focus on yourself, man, because you want to get into a place where you are solid as a individual. You're stacking money, bro. You're hitting the gym. You're accomplishing goals. You're doing things for yourself, man. Crossing things off your bucket list. You gotta love yourself, man. You gotta love your own company. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to be alone, man, because sometimes you're more lonely when you're in a relationship that's not even adding anything valuable to you, right? You gotta stop being in your lust, man. You gotta stop letting S3X control you, and take back your power as a man, because that's what it seems like. All these modern women, that's like what they're all good for, bro. It's just temporary like pleasure, bro. But long term is like there's nothing there, you know? And it's like, what's the point? What's the point? Might as well just focus on yourself and just become like a greater version of yourself in the future by focusing on yourself right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Maintain your frame. Retain gang. I'm out. Peace.